That takes a lot coming from that.
Lord Jesus, keep rubbing. You stopped rubbing the back. You got something? That's the same song? Different version. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I got something good right here.
Put it on. Put it on. Let me change my little glasses. Yeah, we still in prep mode, so let's see. Get my glasses. I'm trying to change it. Oh, y'all see my shirt? Here we go. See what all this head is doing. When you're trying to do this little natural thing. Come on. I need to make that face. I wasn't kidding.
That's Prince playing with Larry Graham.
Really?
Look at Graham Central Station. Yeah. Well, like Cocoa Stank in the desert. Cuckabugs, something.
It's like my hair look like cuckabugs. Like I got
like
some naps.
The scuzz ball be going across the desert.
Let's say like I got cuckabugs, you guys. Let me see. Get this hair together. It's so free to be able to do this stuff. Y'all see my baby? I don't want to lift up my hope. Showing too much, baby. Showing too much. So we's here. Let's say, hey, you guys. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's that you playing?
That's Larry Graham. Got special guest, Prince.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
And they playing together.
Let me ask y'all a question. Have somebody ever been talking to y'all? Have a whole conversation with you, and you repeat the exact same thing they already said? Fuller just did that. He told me Larry Graham with Prince. And I hear it now that you said it back to me. And the beautiful thing about Fuller, he don't even complain. He just be like, he's like, Grant, with Prince. And I know you want to say, I just said that.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does say that. I just said that. You need to listen. So you guys, welcome to GodFidence. Y'all notice I'm going to have a little banner at the bottom because I wanted y'all to see that I is a proud mama.
Yes, yes, yes.
Y'all see Paige?
Yes, yes.
My baby, look, I got 2 graduates. We
Right.
got 2 graduates. Austin
Right.
came home this weekend to hang out and to congratulate Paige on her graduation. Thank you for letting me be myself. Y'all remember that song?
I sent to my brother Chris and Trey. I sent them stuff like this when I run across it. And I was just talking about the young people won't get a chance to experience this kind of music live.
No, they do experience it, baby. Oh, not playing
playing instrument and real voices. You know, this gifted in instruments and how to play.
These people were self-taught. A lot of them were self-taught.
Yeah. A lot of it read music. That's Prince. Playing with Larry Graham. He's playing. They get down.
Yeah, I remember back in the many years ago when the kids were in children's ministry, they used to have Brian, we call him B. He used to have the boys come up on stage like AJ, play the drums. Austin had a guitar, so Austin would come up there. Austin didn't even know how to play, but they would have him to come out and just play kind of what he heard and just kind of pet. And they were really doing it, and then they stopped. So then our kids, like you said, they don't get a chance to experience this life of learning music. So what's going on, you guys?
You know, while you're talking about that for a minute, you know, and you think about it, they don't experience the youth church like I'm talking about Sunday school, the bond together and grow up in the Lord together. You know, like the choir, the junior usher,
they used to make you be in the
junior usher,
Sunday
junior
choir,
deacon, junior Sunday school teacher, go to DTU and teach Vacation Bible School. I mean,
now let me tell you something. I don't miss. What? I don't miss no 3 o'clock service now. Look, I don't miss no 6 p.m. service.
Now we in Georgia we had them at 2 o'clock.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, so we.
But you just got out of church.
Now, so you drive to the other church. And that's one thing we missed.
They had dinner in the back church.
Yeah, we had this the fellowship amongst the different churches and people bonding and people make long life relationships. And some people got married. The people that some of them live out of town, they would have never met them except for church, and they wound up getting married and lifelong partnerships. You know, it's a lot of things that we're better off. Are we better off? What y'all think? Are we really better off?
Yeah. I mean, we've improved a lot of things, but we've taken a step away from some of the traditional things that grew up our kids.
Now, this is my personal opinion. One of the things,
and let me caveat this. Fuller said, "This is my personal opinion." Okay.
I think integration was a detriment of Black people.
Okay.
Because before integration, people were your family. The school teacher was your family. They imparted. We lost all kind of businesses. Most cities had small cities had 2 taxi cab drivers. They had 2 companies. They had their own stores. They had their own grocery. They had their own everything. And we lost out of hotels and we lost a lot. Just like Black Wall Street. You know, they were striving. They was prospering, and everybody was prospering. And we just lost that family, that family nature that God told Israel. He said, "Don't be, don't mix with those Hittites and those Hivites." And he wasn't talking about racism. He was about taking on that nature, taking on that culture. And we've lost a lot of our roots because of that. I'm not saying that's this solve all out the problems amongst Black, but we lost a lot of the input.
Yeah.
From my neighbor would whip my butt and send me home, and I get another butt whipping.
Yeah.
Now, you get shot.
Yeah, I miss some of the things that we did. I mean, certainly things have gotten better. And hey, Nadine, and let's just do roll call.
I know you did. I know y'all enjoyed Carol and brother Pastor Bank, Nadine.
Okay, so we got to go back. Let's do the roll call first. Baby, I want you to do the roll call.
Go ahead.
You got Gwen and Emily and Darcy, and you got Renee. And what's up, Emily? I said Emily and Yvonne Holmes. And let's see who else. And, yeah, D Wide. And what's going on?
Our friend.
But yeah, so
Miss Norma.
Yeah, I said Miss Norma.
Okay.
So Nadine, fully mentioned her because we went there for to Montreal a couple of times, and I tell you the experience there. You know, when you go to another country, the experience and praise and worship, the experience with the word, the experience is different because they have a different level of what they worship, how they worship. It's not the same as, America's got, I mean, the U.S., we've got our way, and then you got other countries that have their way. And so then we've been able to, or at least Fuller has been able to recommend some people from our ministry that go over to our one of our CDMA churches to give the word, do prayer. So Mr. Carroll went over.
Right.
In Bank-Ole.
Yep.
And I tell you, they've given us some rave reviews, and it's just an enjoy, just fellowshipping. But can I go back to what you were just talking about?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because I do think that there have been there's been a lot of improvement over time. But with the improvement comes sometimes, look, I'm going to say this again. This is our opinion. This would be GodFidence. And whoever is listening, you don't have to agree with what I say. What Fuller says, this is my opinion. This is his show. And so we may say some things you may not agree with. You ain't got to agree with it. Bye. And so, but anyway, but I love.
I like how straightforward you was.
Yeah, you did. I didn't. Bye. Yeah, and so, but I miss, when we talked about the kids growing up in the sunbeam, the sunshine, and then they went to BTU and they learned how to play their instruments. Because I'm telling you, also was playing some serious piano at one point. And some of that is my fault because I moved him to swimming, but he's passionate about swimming. And then there are just other things just through, we grew up in the choir. So you went through the youth choir back, and you had to be in the youth sunbeam choir, to the youth choir, to the adult choir. Right. So that's how you learned how to sing.
Right.
Other than me teaching you 101. And so I missed out on teaching
they put me out. You know why?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And so, but I certainly miss the fact that I probably should have spent some time teaching like Austin and Paige, singing and, all that. I didn't really think anything about it. So I missed that part.
And it's in their genes. So they would pick up on it naturally because David was a trumpet player.
Yep.
And you flute, and your mom the piano, your grandmama played the piano and everything.
Yep. So we missed that sort of that. The other thing that I really so you guys see, I got my Paige shirt on for graduation. I pull it up a little bit more. Paige graduated, you guys. So we're gonna talk about that. Okay. And so we're gonna get off of our soapbox. But Fuller and I, we have an agenda, and then we ramble a little bit.
That's a good part about having your own show.
It is. And so, so graduation, I miss how we used to have. I was telling Fuller this. I loved it when the graduating seniors would come to church with a graduating cap and gown on. And so I like that. And so at this Friday, we had Paige graduated from Westlake, and she had on, there were over 500, you guys. And I know that's nothing, because I know some people had 1,000, and so, but I told Paige yesterday, I said, bring your cap or whatever. I didn't mean her gown, but I said, bring your cap. So then she graduated on Friday. I'm switching gears, you guys. Graduated on Friday. That was really great. It was emotional too, because it's like, wow, this is the last child that's graduating.
You can do something about that, though.
Okay, y'all forgive Fuller, because I don't really know what he's talking about right now. And so, but anywho, look. So then, hey Linda, hey Twanza, what's going on? What's up, Glover, and what's up, Renee, and yeah, Roy McFadden. What's up, Mac Jackson? And I mean, look, I didn't even see all the new posts.
Pastor McFadden,
and Nadine said that it was a great service. So I know that they did a phenomenal job.
Right.
And so, but so I told Paige Friday she wore her cap and gown. I told her to wear it to church. She was like, "Mom, ain't nobody doing that." But I was like, I missed that. Right. And so then on Friday she graduates, you guys, and then Saturday we had a graduation party for her. Now, originally, we were planning to try to have it some different locations, right? And then Fuller and I, as we shared with you guys, we're going to need your help. First of all, we're going to need some help. So y'all just stay tuned. We need some muscles. Anybody want to volunteer? Because we're getting really close to our new home being finished. And so we talked to the builder because he originally promised us that we were going to have the house finished so we could do Paige's party there. And the house wasn't. And so then I went back and I said, we got this party's coming up pretty close. And he said, you know what? It's okay. Y'all can still, have a little bit of something, at the house.
The builder.
Just the builder. Yeah. And so we did. And it worked out really good. So we're going to have to invite you guys over so y'all can see the preview. That's all we did was a preview because there's still a lot of things that need to be done. But we're getting really close. So I said all that to say we enjoyed. Paige had a phenomenal graduation party. Don't you think, babe?
It was excellent. One take. You have to give them props. I mean, it was 999. I mean, this awesome.
What can you say? Wante, just phenomenal. Wante Ezel, Pastor Wante Ezel, and Reginald Ezel, for those that may not know them. But just great servant leaders.
Right.
Great. They brought their granddaughter and brought some other folks to help out. Michael that barbecued, and his wife, and Skylar, her granddaughter.
I've been knowing Reggie just about the Pastor Ezel as long as I've known Pastor Dollar.
Really? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because I met him at
the same time
at the school where he started from.
Yeah.
Kathleen Mitchell Elementary School.
Kathleen Mitchell. And I tell you, I was talking to a guy at the church the other week.
Can you put that on screen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're referring to Mac Jackson.
Yeah.
Black dollar circulated in the Black community 10 to 20 times before it left. Wow. Yeah. And
that's why other nationality, Jewish people, the whites, they spend that money in that neighborhood and they prosper.
Yeah.
I know we're going digressing, but and I just miss the family, the love of the family, demonstrated a love of a community. That was just so awesome. And if you had people that care, you didn't have to watch over your back. I was in college and we didn't even lock our house. They sometimes mom and them would lock the front door, and we gone out there. Yeah. I go to come to college, I just open the back door and walk on in because we really didn't lock the house down, And if someone that was in your yard, not even in your house, went in your yard, they told you who was in your yard.
Yeah. Let me ask.
They really talked about it.
Yeah. Let me ask we're kind of switching gears, but we're on the same subject. Can you guys post in the chat? We just like to talk to you. We don't like you guys just to have to sit here and listen to us ramble, because we're talking about stuff that happened with us. But what is something that you missed from back in the day that maybe we no longer do? I'm curious. Linda mentioned, as I posted it up on the screen, they were called Sunbeam choirs in Texas as well. Look, Linda, they were called Sunbeam choirs. If you went to a Black
Baptist
church, they always called Sunbeam choir. They was called or whatever we called it. But it was called Sunbeam choir, youth choir, whatever. And then you went to the adult choir. We didn't have no name for the adult choir. We came up with the adult choir names later on. But what is something that you guys miss? Gwen says enjoyed. Maybe she's talking about I was watching her graduation, watching Paige's graduation. Do you guys? Is there anything from the past that y'all miss seeing that we don't no longer do? We ain't seen no comments, so maybe everything is copacetic. That may be just us, like some things from before. Right. So we had the graduation party. Paige smiled the entire time, you guys. If y'all have ever seen Paige, first of all, Paige is her dad's splitting image, and who smiled all the time, and now Paige smiles all the time, like it's nothing. And so, but Gwen, thank you for mentioning about watching Paige's graduation ceremony. I posted the link, and I tell you, I had more people texting me, taking pictures for me to send to Paige to let me know that they watch, and that meant so much, you guys. I know y'all don't have to do that, but what a great support.
Yeah.
And we only get 6 tickets. So, you can only invite your immediate family. That's 4.
And
right?
thank all of you all who blessed Paige as well.
Yes.
That girl is happy. You think she was smiling then?
Paige was coming in, counting them duckies.
That's right.
Paige was like, look, full.
Not counting my cash up.
Right.
This look.
Right. And then, okay, so I got one. So keep posting. Renee and, Renee mentioned, both Renees mentioned choir anniversary.
Yeah,
Y'all remember
that was a good time.
when we we were walking down the aisle marching. I missed those choir anniversaries, the choir concerts. What?
I got one.
What?
The ushers.
Usher board?
The ushers. What they had? They had once a quarter. The usher board. All the ushers from all the churches.
Oh, they come together.
They usher.
Wear white.
Of course they did.
With white stockings. They did that for Pentecost Sunday, right? This past Sunday.
I don't remember the white stockings, but I just remember that. But we used to have a usher association. That's what it was. Usher association. But what they did was, let me tell you the history of this. They had the usher association, and they would challenge each other to raise money.
Yeah.
Who could raise the most money? What Baptist church could raise the most money? But what they did was they left it there because black didn't have a whole lot of cash in their church. People weren't able to give, but they would raise the money and leave it there at that church, so that they go from church to church doing that usher and empower their church financially. Yeah, that was what it was all about.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I kind of okay. So church anniversary. So then DY says, my mother directed our Sunshine Band choir wearing white smock tops trimmed in gold. Come on, white smock socks tops. Yeah. And then musicals on the 4th. That's right, Gwen. We used to have musicals usually on the 4th Sunday.
And we have Youth Sunday.
Youth Sunday. Yeah.
Yep.
And DY mentioned about the church family picnic. Yeah. And then after service on some Sundays, maybe the second Sunday.
1 minute. DY, that was the bomb there. I mean,
church picnic.
Some people could cook, and which one couldn't cook.
Right. Look here. We used to say
everybody knew it.
Yeah, we used to say, now Sister so and so made them greens. Don't touch them greens. Them ain't good, y'all. Whatever. And so, but baby, the other thing that as people were posting. Okay, so Gwen, of course, she mentioned about marching in church and every Sunday, prayer garden, Kojic. Okay, Gwen, I know you guys. I know that you was probably all sweaty by the end of that service. And so, but yeah, I do miss some of those things that we did from back in the day, and just from those musicals. And the other thing that I was thinking of, not church related. The other thing that I think, as I'm watching the news and all the things that are happening with from these shootings to the KSU student, Paige is going to be going to KSU, but no fear here. We're not walking in any fear because anything can happen anywhere. Right. And then then you have the Alabama State. So the one thing I miss, and I think it is indicative of what's happening with our children, is this creativeness from the music to, you remember back in the day when the kids, and you would let them go door to door. I know we're in a different time, go door to door, and they would sell their own gift wrapping paper, or they're selling candy. But they would have to, like in my family at least, my mom would send us, she would probably be standing outside.
Right.
I don't even remember my mom was standing outside. I remember going door to door in my neighborhood, asking people, my band is having a fundraiser, and I know how to talk. So my band's having fun, and they knew me from next door, or they knew me from down the street. Right. That's Miss Smith's daughter. Right. So, darling, what you trying to sell? And everybody bought from everybody. Then you were responsible for collecting the money, and then bringing the item back. Now what we do is all the parents, we take it to work, or we text everybody and say, can you support my baby and their popcorn fundraiser?
I remember being in elementary school, middle school too. We had Planters Peanuts. Yep. We sold for the school patrol, and they sponsor an annual trip to Washington, D.C. To see all the historical buildings and things that's in Washington. And if you sold the most, or you sold so many, they gave you so much to go toward it. And I wanted a free trip because my dad let me stay out of school and he's an insurance man.
Mm-hmm.
So we would go in Henry County and different
Mm-hmm.
counties. We would go around and out, and everybody bought. So that was really easy for me. But he made me talk, like you said. He made me speak up, and
I mean, we had to. We had to know. We had to go back and we had to give the checks. Back then, they really give nobody cash. Okay, so Lady B.Y. says Men and Women's Day, Crown. I remember that. Right. I don't even know how we get off on all this. This ain't even our subject for real. But look, the normal. Hayes says annual church picnic was the bomb.
It was.
Because I tell you, people was cooking. And while we made, I don't know if we said it, but the food that Wante and Michael and all them that cooked for Paige's graduation, we still got, anybody need to play? We still got ribs for days, hot dogs, hamburgers. We had the baked beans with the turkey hamburger meat, the Wante. If you ever eaten Wante Ezel's baked beans, Renee know.
Banana pudding too.
Banana pudding. Oh my God. We had macaroni salad. We had regular salad. We had macaroni and cheese.
If anybody live close by, run on by here. We'll pack
and
you
I'll
up.
give you a whole bag of ribs. And, look here, I'm gonna get to Miss Norman. Okay, so then Gwen says new to come in when the street lights came on. Yes. So you can go sell all you want to, but you better be in the house after playing basketball on the street corner, in the street, But and then we rode our bikes everywhere. And everybody talked to one another.
You don't worry about nobody getting kidnapped or shot or anything like that.
And now I have to, and I've done it. And speaking of which, our subject for today is GodFidence, and this is episode 17. We're talking about graduation and being kind, really. And so one of the things that me and Fuller will do is we'll see a new neighbor move into the neighborhood, or we don't know our existing neighbors because for a while, the kids were, at the beginning of the school year, they didn't know each other. They'd be right on the same bus stop. And wouldn't even talk to each other. Everybody be on their cell phone doing this. And so I invited our neighbor across the street, our neighbor adjacent to us, the one next door, and anybody that was in this perimeter, we invited them to the house. And so back in the day, everybody knew each other. And so now nobody really talks to each other. And I said all of that to bring up this point, that I think that what's happening in our society about being kind to one another, people are angry or they've got mental things that are going on because there's a gap missing. There's some type of, things that we used to do that we don't do anymore. And I'm not talking about all of the
communication, develop a strong relationship. What the Bible say, love will wax cold. Yeah. And we're seeing that today. Yeah. And it's amazing to me how you can call truth a lie and lie a truth, just not just in the political arena. It's
just
all
morals.
It's all right. Principle, morals.
Yeah, more.
And that's what I get back to what I'm saying when God said, don't mess with them Hivites and the Levites, because you take on their morality. That's what. Yeah, so Roy McFadden, I'm going to go on with these comments, and then we're going to get to the part of the things that we full your page is blank over there. Okay, so time has changed, yes. And then Norma Hayes goes back to some of the things she enjoyed, that cold fried chicken. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. That doggone cold, I don't know what it was about the fried chicken and potato salad and that cold roll and stuff. Look, babe, we used to go to and the 16-ounce top of cola, because most drinks wasn't that large at that time. 16-ounce top of cola, Lehigh.
Look, do y'all remember when y'all took the Coke bottles and they came in a crate of 6, and you could take the Coke bottles back to the store and they would reimburse you for the bottles. Oh, since you mentioned that, what about the short Coca-Cola and peanuts and put peanuts down in it? Did you shake Anybody remember that? Anybody remember that? And then drink it?
No, just shake. You have to shake it up.
Ooh, but
and that Coke and the peanuts will come down in your mouth too at the same time. Coke and oh man, it was so good. And simple things.
But I miss the soft drinks. We don't drink soft drinks like that no more. But we used to have in Texas something called Big Red. Remember Big Red?
That's our top of cola.
Oh, really? Yeah. But it's called Big Red. And so when I moved to Atlanta, I was like, where's Big Red? Ain't no Big Red no more. But I miss. Okay, so wait a minute. So people are now chiming in. So let me go. Hey, Melissa Clark, what's up? Melissa Clark came to party. Look,
I had a great time.
Look, so Melissa, so DY says they played hopscotch and double dutch. We marked up our driveway or our sidewalk and had the hopscotch signs out. And people went outside and all of those things. I think that whole creative and people playing with one another and getting along with one another, fighting one another, beating each other up,
and then be playing together
the next day,
the same day. Yeah, the same day. Yeah.
And so taking my boyfriend, you got a boyfriend, I can't talk to you because you got somebody. It wasn't none of that. It was like you missed out.
But and I I remember when we used to have revival in our church, people that had moved up north, like Chicago, New York, Indiana, they would drive all the way back, take off from work to be there for that week of revival.
Yes.
And then and they have a function during the day where they sold sodas and peanuts and stuff on the truck. Individual. And what it was for fellowship.
Yeah.
So they come together, they've seen each other a few years or maybe last year. And it was really, really.
Let me tell you something we used to do. And not all the time, but I'm gonna get to it back. But, but Renee's is on the thing. She said, I'm in New York. We had block parties and the whole neighborhood came out. Yep, lots of fun. I can remember something I was going to say about, maybe it was the block parties. No,
Peppermint stick.
Let's see. So then Gwen says there were no strangers on the block where, people are not as close. And then she said peppermint stick. Yes, Gwen. Look, Gwen. I did that the other because I like dill. I got a whole thing of dill pickles. I took the peppermint stick and was putting it in my dill pickle, or like hard candy of whatever kind. Somebody looked at me. They were like, "Oh, what you doing?" I was like, "Y'all didn't grow up and eat no dill pickle with a peppermint." And they was like, "Girl, no."
Ice cream truck coming down the street.
Yes. Okay. Everybody's coming.
We ain't got good memories.
Yes. Ice cream truck. Ice cream truck.
Right.
Every now and then, every blue moon, ice cream truck. But I never see no kids running outside.
Now, yeah.
No, they I mean, we'll go
because they might put them in an ice cream truck and don't see them no more.
Right.
That's a shame that we'll have come that far.
Yes.
In such a short period of time, talking about morality, love and kindness.
Yes.
Basically.
So Linda says the food was cold at the church picnic and no one complained. But today you people would have a fit if the food was not warm. But that's what we did. And then let's see.
Right.
Then Gwen says in the yard, no pavement, no nothing, just running around. You take off your shoes. Right. We did everything. And then look. Here you go, and I'm gonna tell y'all my one thing, Mr. Softy ice cream with lots of sprinkles. I don't know Mr. Softy. You know Mr. Softy?
I don't know about that.
Oh, that's Renee from New York. Yeah, but I do remember. So she said, we had down the street from our church. I went to Corinth Baptist Church. Is Corinth a normal? Okay,
right. Every city got a Corinth.
You can walk down the street before church started. We would go to Miss Mother Wan's. I don't even know how you spell it. Miss Mother Wan's had a back door to her house. And when you walked in, she had a row. Now laters. Y'all name some old candy. She had some now laters, some slow poke. She had pickles in the jar. I don't know if she had no pig feet or nothing like that.
Babe Ruth.
Baby Ruth. She had Mr. Goodbar. And we didn't have no penny. We didn't have candy like this. We did have penny candy. So I know some of you guys that are beyond the age of, or under the age of maybe 45. Y'all may not know about
pecan
penny candy.
Roll.
Pecan roll. Is that orange thing?
No, little peanut.
Yes, with the nougat stuff in it.
No, just plain peanuts, and it was a roll with peanut, and it was a little peanut bar.
I remember the peppermint patty. Is that what it's called, peppermint patty?
That must be it.
Yeah. And then we had what else? The slowpoke.
9 later.
We've always had the 9 laters. We've had the Jolly Ranchers. We had those things that you bite.
Big wheel cookies.
My God. You say big wheel cookies.
Oh yeah. Y'all have big wheels?
What's big wheel cookies?
They're about this big. And you go and buy them, man, and you get 4 big wheels.
Them squishy marshmallow.
No. It's a wafer like, but it's about this big. That's why they call it big wheel. You get a Coca-Cola, 16-ounce top of cola, and about 4 cents worth of big wheel, and you be full, boy.
look at Gretchen talking about Mary Jane.
Right. Oh wow, that's right.
And look, Gwen wearing the red or white flowers on Mother's Day.
Jawbreakers.
Them things right there, them jawbreakers. Sausage sandwich and a honey bun. Them doggone honey buns, let me tell you something. I have to stay away from them.
I love honey buns, boy.
We didn't even have to put it in a microwave. That honey
moon
bun.
pies.
That's good. Let me see what we got that soda, which was the Kit Kats. Yep, people don't really buy Kit Kats no more. They still in the store. And then let's see, corner stores, penny cat. But I'm telling you, Miss Mother Wan's, she had a roll. I'm telling you, would go and you would walk down the road. And then the gum and the little plastic thing, and you break off the grape, the strawberry, blow pops.
Right.
Okay, let's see what else people. Paydays. Look at Chico
Right.
sticks. Renee says Chico sticks. Them doggone paydays. Them paydays still good. I don't mess with them though. Cracker Jacks. Now Cracker Jacks was good when the Cracker Jacks was good. They ain't the same.
Almond Joy.
Almond Joy. Ooh, I like some almond joy.
Cotton candy.
Ooh, let me see. Somebody else said, let's see, candy buttons on paper. Candy buttons. I remember candy buttons on paper. Oh, lemon heads. Y'all better come on, lemon heads. Let's see, sugar babies, milk duds, black cow, slow poke, Boston baked beans. Them nasty Boston baked beans. Zero. Did you say a zero?
Right.
Emily?
That's white candy. Yeah. And that was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Now, like, I mean, but look, let's see. Hey, Nadine. Oh, Christian. That's Pastor Christian.
Pastor Christian.
Oh, animal crackers. Yes.
Right.
I don't forget. But we just going back down memory lane, and we're really talking about yes, graduation and the kindness.
But love and kindness,
Yeah, that we shared for one another.
I just don't know what we haven't done or what do we need to do. I went to Lowe's today, and I went to Zasby. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about our young kids don't have a clue.
What?
The guy said, I asked him for where you can find moving paper. He said, I don't know. He worked. He said, I don't know. He said, I done lost my phone. I said, you got 2 phones in your pocket? Oh, that's not the one I'm looking for, the store phone. So I got to go find it. And then and I had to repeat about 3 times. I ordered a carb salad with extra egg and extra tomato and with no protein. And they could not.
They don't even know what to find on the menu.
They couldn't even figure it out.
Look, don't ask me.
And I didn't get, when I got home, I should have looked before I left. I didn't have what I asked for.
Yeah, but it's because it's about communication,
right? And
it's about playing with one another. In fact, I was saying something to Paige the other day. I'm just going. You guys, we know we over time, so if you got to drop, we understand. But I want to share this. I was in the laundry room, and when the kids are home now, Paige now she's not home from college; she's getting ready to go off. But I said, Paige, go into the laundry room, and you see there's some stuff that's on the ground, some fabric sheets on the ground. So she went and picked it up. Now she done walked over it 15 million times, and then so she picked it up and she put it away. And then I said, but Paige, did you see the other sheet of paper or just a little round, little white piece of paper on the floor? I said, pick that up too. I said, the reason why I'm getting on you about that, because when you go and take a job, they're not going to give you all the details. What you should do is you should see the one and say, you know what, that also. They're not going to say, go clean off the table. And then you go clean off half of the table or just the spot that you see dirt on. You clean the whole table. So it's something about, it's just the communication that's
like
lacking.
Tell them, clean up the kitchen and they'll wash the dishes. Well, they don't wash them no more. They put them in the dishwasher.
Right.
But they don't want to think about wiping the counters, sweeping the floors. Like that was automatic with
wiping off the refrigerator,
that was automatic
cleaning out the microwave. Yeah. And so today, let me tell y'all this. I told Paige, I said, I just got home from work. And I said, Paige, I got a task I need you to do. And so first thing she said was, you gonna pay me? No, y'all see me? I'm about to
watch that. I'm about to.
That thing sat there, and I said, "Wait a minute." I said, Paige, do you know how much your graduation part? So I had to course correct because I said, not everything you gonna do is you not gonna be paid. First of all, I pay you already, and been paid you every single day since this graduation.
Oh, well, since you were born.
Yeah. So let me keep going on. So we got red hots, we got now laters, you guys, and we got hot tamales. Woo, Pop Rocks. Man, I done forgot all about some Pop Rocks. Ginger snap. Look here, Renee. I got some ginger snaps in the cabinet. Woo, love and kindness. Yes. Candy, let's see. Candy necklace. Come on now, candy necklace. Let's see, who is that? Amen. Rose's house don't play. And then let's see. No charge by, yes. So all the music, all the candy, all the neighborhood stuff we used to do, all the fighting people did in the streets and being kind. Let's see. What? Okay, so then Vera says the extra step. Mama said, when I say wash the dish, I mean clean the kitchen. Right. And then here go, what? Yeah. Right. Melissa Clark. What? Hey, where you get that from? And but let me tell you this, you guys. A part of me at first, because I know Paige is still, her job is coming. And a part of me wanted to say, yeah, I'll give you maybe $5 an hour. And I said, then I called myself, I said, what are you teaching? Are you saying to me, you just spent XYZ on a party, you did a graduation and you bought a prom dress, you bought a summer dress, the hairdo, about 900, you buy necklaces and jewelry and all the shoes, and you just bought a dress for the graduation, and then you got the nerve
and not got no time and your gas.
And not and time. And I had to catch myself, Melissa Clark, to say, no, ma'am, you're gonna do this because I told you to do it. So your orange slices, you should say some doggone orange slices, Gwen, and then look, Kool-Aid straws. Wait a minute. Last one, you guys. I don't want nobody to smoke, but do y'all remember them cigarettes you used to smoke?
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah.
Then all the white stuff come out like you were smoking.
But I wasn't talking about the smoke. There was candy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, ours was gum.
Right. Okay.
Then you blow into it. Look, I was walking down the street one day. I caught myself blowing into the cigarette, and my mom came around that corner on Plymouth Drive. She's like, pull down that one, darling, get your in the house. I was like, Mom, it's just a sugar piece of gum. But y'all gonna keep us on here. Let me see. Then we gotta close out, you guys. Ginger snap cookies, we got orange slices. Okay, so then let's see. Deidre Brightcoat. Matter of fact, when mine got jobs, Apostle John and I received 30%.
Oh, that's Deidre. Hey, girl, what's happening? Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yes.
But you know, one thing I want to say about relationship though, value your spouse, your significant other, whatever you have. Place value on your relationship and spend time together. Because like Darlene was saying, Paige, this is the last one graduating. They gonna move on and they grown and gonna move on, and you'll be sitting in the house by yourself, or may well be by yourself because you and your spouse don't get along because y'all didn't invest in one another. So if I can say anything to you, I know we talked about the old times and those things, and that's just a good laugh, just a good night of GodFidence. But invest in one another. Yeah. Respect one another, honor one another, love one another.
Do things together.
Because I'm telling you, several people that I know on now have lost their spouse, and we as a family of knowledge and how that feel, we learn more how to put value on any new relationship we have. So just love one another. That's what it's all about, love and kindness. And you can't love other people and be kind to other people and don't be kind and loving to your spouse. We've seen this at church a lot. You know, the men that they open the door for everybody coming in and everything, but they won't even do it for their own spouse.
Or you stay at church all day and you clean up and vacuum and you do all those things, and then when you come home, you say I'm tired to your wife, but your first priority is the home. Right. You know, and so, but look, you guys are still posting. I thought about sugar babies. Did somebody say about sugar babies, sugar daddies?
No, I said sugar daddy.
And then look, I forgot all about that old nasty bazooka bubble gum. No, that was pretty good. And then the bubblicious. Y'all keep posting. Y'all, we are so glad. Let me say one more time, thank you for the seeds you guys sowed to Paige for graduation. I had orchestra concert this past week, and so we just been super. Wait a minute, who? I read this one. Oh, you did? This is what she was talking about. She was talking about, look, them things got to get jobs. Y'all gonna give 30%. And look, rightfully so, because when I went back and stayed with my mom and my stepdad, they didn't ask me, but I made sure I gave them $250. Maybe it was a month, but the fact that I was consistent and I did it, the seeds you sowed back then are the seeds you're gonna reap. Right. And so I'm thankful. You will reap. Yeah. And so I'm so thankful. But we got to teach our kids, right? And so, but thank you guys for joining us today. And hey, Kirk Arnold, what's up? So we're gonna see you guys next week. And we are in the process of moving. So if we have any kind of strong women, strong men
to help with the dish,
that want to just help a wrap a dish, or we may not have come and help you wrap a dish, but we sorry. But we believe we receive, as we sit down on our patio deck, enjoying this view from GodFidence, episode 17. Coming back next week. Look, Melissa Clark says, you've always taught, demonstrated this well.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
We love you. Let us know when. You know, Renee, we know you always willing to help. That's just what y'all do.
Right.
Yes.
They're them easier folks.
That's right. Thank you, guys. We're sorry we kept you a little bit longer, but we just talking.
Yeah. Just enjoying life.
Just enjoying life.
Yep.
We got getting closer to our move date.
Yep.
So if you come in town and you want to check it out, a preview, we'll take you over there. We're getting excited now.
Right.
We was a little bit like,
Yeah.
but we still got a house full. So we are waiting for you guys to let us know. June 1st, we're going to have a move sale. I am, because Fuller don't want to do nothing. Fuller like, I ain't doing that. Y'all gonna make me mad trying to give me some money for my stuff, and my stuff worth thousands of dollars. So I'm doing a move sale here. And so, but we love you guys.
Okay. Love and kindness is always in season.
Thank you.
Be myself again.
All right, are y'all dancing it out? Send some pictures. All right, Roy. Matt Fadden, we got you.
Gotcha.
See y'all later. See y'all next week.